Hi guys, welcome back to Modern Builds HD. Here today we're going to be building a Rolls-Royce. Now I think Mr. Meeps probably looks the best for this build since it's kind of like old-fashioned and it suits in. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's just outside my friend's modern beach house, and I saw this on a World of Corrales creative server, and we're going to be building it just over here in front. Now I did use a similar design to the World of Corrales creative server's design by whoever built this. I'm not really sure, but I did have to change a few things just because I saw this in a video and it didn't show like all of the build and how it looks and stuff, so I did have to change some stuff around, but pretty much from that it is almost the same. And anyways, making a few personal tweaks to the build always doesn't prove it, so it's not really a bad thing. So you just want to use black stained clay, wool, whatever you like using for wheels, and then you're going to want to get some quartzy slabs out, I believe. Yes, I'm going to use them for the base of the car and just go place them all around here and the back like this, again at the front, and then just get out your white stained clay. Now I guess if you really want, you can go ahead and use a different material. I'm going to use this because I prefer it, and I think having a car look like this looks pretty awesome. Now the original one did actually on the World of Corrales creative server did actually have a slight extension part at the front here, but I think having it this design looks a little bit better because the car's in this sort of age. This Rolls-Royce is obviously a classic one, if you didn't know that. They had this kind of look about them where they were just huge, big, square builds, and they weren't really that aerodynamic and stuff, so they all pretty much just look like this. So that's why it's so square. Now the sides here, we're going to be using some quartz stairs. Is it 3 or 2? It's 3. Yeah, so it's 3 wide guys inside here, and this is where the driver is going to be sitting. So we're going to use some dark oak wood. It is one of the newest materials out, so I think it came out in 1.7.2, I believe. Yeah, and it just, the quartz is really bright and in your face, and you just want to sort of dull that down a bit with this, which really works nicely. And then you can just go across here. I'm using some grey stained clay because it kind of looks a bit more classic. And then you can go and get some item frames for the wheels and the back of the build, which is of course headlights and rims, etc. Whoa, okay, flew away from me there. So at the front here, you're just going to 2 here on the wheels, of course. Wow, you have to put the button down first. Now I guess if you want, you can use wooden buttons. In a way it would actually look better since this is a classical build and wooden rims, right, they look a bit more classic, so we're going to use that instead actually. Didn't think of that when I was building this, but it can work nicely. Here and here, and then at the front just an item frame and then a music disc, and make sure it's the black music disc because that one looks the best. It looks a bit more like a car sort of steering wheel. And then just cover the furnace and the grey stained clay at the front with just grey carpet. Again, I think this is my own decision on the build, just adds a bit more detail, kind of makes it look like a bonnet, which I thought was pretty cool. Then on the side here, I added these because I think the quartz looks a bit too bright and in your face. Like I said, you can't really see much of the details. I have got everything on fancy in that, but even though it's still kind of like it's too bright, and with shaders even brighter, so then off the back here we're going to have it like this. Now I did have to go and make my own design. If you want, you can put stairs like that, but I did think that looked a bit over the top, so I just went ahead and used some quartz slabs just like that. Now on the back here we were kind of limited to like choice because you only have a certain amount of space to build a car, And if you build a car to scale, of course you're going to have a huge car, really awesome looking and realistic. But if you're building a car that's going to fit, you know, next to a house or something, then you got to keep it kind of compact. So let's just have a look at this. I'm just trying to make sure I get everything as accurate as I can. So you're going to want to put your wood here. Then, you know what, we can go extend this. So just get out some quartz slabs again. Just over here like this. And this is another cool feature of the build, where the sort of shapes come in, and it's got a variety of shapes for a build of a car. Not many people actually include many shapes in builds, like cars, because they just keep them simple and blocky. That's like your average car. But the people who designed this did a pretty mean job, and it looks awesome. And then for the front, just here and here. Then to sort of act as a grill for the front, you're going to want to go ahead and use a ladder, which looks really cool. And then if you really want, you can put your own customized number plate down there. So over here I have Rolls-Royce, pretty legit. It says what it is. And that is it, guys. That is the car tutorial all finished. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to pop a like down below. Comment if you want to request any other tutorials, and go hit that subscriber button for future tutorials coming your way. And I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Thank you for watching again.